Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of What Are Your Thoughts? I'm your host, Allie, and I am delighted to have you here. So, welcome to the podcast. Excited to be here. Excited for today's episode. It is a solo one, me sharing my thoughts with someone out there. Hopefully, that will resonate or make you think. So, anyway, happy September. Happy fall, y'all. Hope you guys are enjoying a pumpkin-flavored beverage or scone. As you know, I don't partake in the pumpkin spice lattes because that is gross to me. But I will tell you something I've been dabbling in, and that is these tiny, miniature ice cream cones from Trader Joe's. They're called Hold the Cone, and it's basically just a mini baby drumstick, and you gotta get there early because all the basic girls will snag all the pumpkin things. So you gotta line up at Trader Joe's when they open, but you must run, don't walk, to get these Hold the Cone tiny ice cream drumsticks, pumpkin ice cream flavored with the pumpkin scone glaze from Starbucks is at the bottom and on the so good. I will definitely be partaking in the tiny ice cream pumpkin flavored festivities after I am done recording, editing, publishing this episode. So we'll keep it short and sweet so I can enjoy my ice cream and you can enjoy your day. Don't want to tie you up too long, but yeah, what the heck, September solo episode today. As you guys know, the heart and soul and my dream vision, whatever you want to call it, for What Are Your Thoughts for this podcast is, interviewing friends, guests, people, humans out there to inspire you guys and have thought-provoking conversations and making us all feel less alone. But in the meantime, with COVID and scheduling stuff is not my strong suit, I kind of do these little filler episodes. And if today is the first time you're listening and you've stumbled upon a solo episode, if I could sum it up, I would say they are my thoughts that are longer than an Instagram caption and probably could be in the form of a blog post. Except I'm a horrible writer and speller, and I still sometimes don't know what there to use, because almost every day I have one of those moments where I say either to someone or myself, the English language is so hard. So hats off to all the people that English is not your first language and you are figuring it out, because that's why I don't have a blog, and that's why I keep my Instagram captions real short, because words are hard and I think I'm a better speaker, contrary to popular belief. Anyway, having a podcast for me is honestly therapeutic, and it's just a way for me to get my thoughts out there. And I struggle with social media. I have a hard time doing stories and videos, and if you guys know me in real life and you're in my inner circle, you know when I get nervous, I do voices. Sometimes I have a southern accent when I get nervous, or I'll sound like Colonel Sanders or something. Also, my neck gets really, really red and blotchy, like I just had a bottle of wine. So I think even if I do voices and my neck gets red while I'm podcasting, it's somehow less embarrassing. So anyway, solo episodes are kind of my personal diary, and I turned my personal diary entries into recording and publishing and putting them out there for the world to judge. Anyway, let's get into the episode. That was a very long intro for a very short topic. No lessons today, no tips, no advice, no teachings. I just want to talk about social media and connections and what are we even doing? Like, I get that we're in this global pandemic or whatever, and we don't have access to connecting in person the way we used to, and it's just made me think, and maybe I'm just so ultra Aquarius and am not accustomed to liking things that everyone else likes, and when there's trendy things, I just either liked it already before you guys did or don't like it because it's cool. Can any other Aquarius out there relate? But social media has been such a struggle for me always, but so much highlighted this year that I just don't even know where to start. And it's the timing of everything is so interesting because I can't even count on all my fingers and toes, and I have all 10 fingers and all 10 toes, so I can't even count on all these phalanges and stuff how many people told me to watch the Social Dilemma on Netflix. So I will preface, I haven't seen it yet. I'm probably going to watch it later this week or something. So I don't have an opinion on it, but I just think the connections, and I'm doing like air quotes right now, that we're seeking or that we think we have via social media are just not what we're designed for. I think human connection is so important, and I don't know, I just think my generation, I'm 27 and growing up with Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and Snapchat and TikTok and everything has just watered down, and we don't even understand or know fully what it is to have a human connection. And we think we've just been tricked and duped into this false sense of connection. It's like tagging someone in a picture and resharing that and hearting someone's story and double tapping that and liking this and resharing that and sending memes. And I'm not saying that's not it's not a bad thing to have that thing. I have one of my girlfriends, Lindsay, probably for the last 2 years now, have consecutively, we have the same sense of humor, so we send each other memes all the time. And, we live in different states, and so I get that sometimes the internet and social media is the only way we have as like a holding place. But I just want to put out there, and just something to ponder on or think about, is when is the last time you truly felt connected with another person? When is the last time you reached out and made plans with someone, and you put your phone away and you called someone to have a conversation, or you met up with them and you just listened to them and you were heard and you had a conversation and it wasn't documented. I've been really trying to work on that this year and finding the struggle and the balance of highlights on social media and trying to inspire people, or, I've gone through and unfollowed people that don't inspire me, and it's no hard feelings. And I think we just get caught up in this place of, I have to follow them. Well, why? If they don't inspire you and if they make you feel like crap, unfollow them. Life is too short to just follow people because you feel like you have to. And if this doesn't make sense, it's because I don't have a script that I'm reading off of, and I'm just speaking from my heart. But man, I'm just craving human connection, and I was trying to look up some quotes about connection and all that stuff. And so this is what I found, and if these resonate with you, great, and if not, that's okay. I'll put them in the show notes or maybe put them on my Instagram story tomorrow. But this is just something to think about. And I don't know if you're just starting your day out, maybe after this, call a friend or make plans with someone. Put your phone away. We're so hyped up and get jacked up on social media validation, and if someone doesn't like our photo or see if your story views go down, like, we need to be okay with that. We need to know that that's not the source of happiness, and that's not real life. Social media is not real life. There are good things about social media. There are, ways to stay informed, or memes to get a good giggle, or, like I said, connecting with friends who you don't live near, but don't let that be your main source of connection. So I found this quote, and it's by Rachel Naomi Remen, and it says, "The most basic and powerful way to connect to another person is to listen. Just listen. Perhaps the most important thing we ever give each other is our attention. A loving silence often has more power to heal and connect than the most well-intended words." And I just thought, man, when is the last time you just sat with someone and listened to them? I don't know. All right, here's another one. "Only through our connectedness to others can we really know and enhance the self. And only through working on the self can we begin to enhance our connectedness to others." And that's by Harriet Goldhor Lerner. Sorry if I butchered your name. But yeah, those just stuck out to me, and I just thought, we spend so much time on social media seeking validation, and we think we're so connected, but I really think, maybe just my generation, but I think we are a people that has become so disillusioned and disconnected. And I looked up the definition of human connection, and it reads, "Human connection is an energy exchange between people who are paying attention to one another. It has the power to deepen the moment, inspire change, and build trust." And I'll just leave you with that. Wherever you are in the world and whatever you're doing, strive for human connection and less social media validation. And, instead of waking up to scroll, I just challenge you to not, and put your phone away, take pictures of stuff if you want, go on social media if you want, but ask yourself why, and evaluate how you feel after you spend time on social media. And I just encourage you to seek out human connection and spend some time by yourself in nature. And I don't know. That's all I have today. So hope you guys enjoyed today's little ramble, and you guys can connect with me on Instagram. I know it sounds like contradicting. I'm trying to figure out social media, but for now, as always, you can connect with me on Instagram at _WaterYourThoughts, and that's where you can let me know what are your thoughts. I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday and the rest of your week, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.